type of control. You believe in this man? This man can't stop a rocket from falling down here in Baytown.
Get purified, man.
Come.
So I can add, you know, that death by pain gonna come by way of Jacob's trouble, man. The masses of you damn Jakes, man, is gonna get that death by pain is through Jacob's trouble, man. So it's gonna be like a time like no other, man. Not even slavery gonna be able to top that time, man.
Yeah. Two-thirds have to die, man. They have to, and they will. They will.
That death has to be by pain, man.
Yep.
You're gonna have to feel it, man. Because, like the brother brought out in the scripture, while you had the liberty, you didn't take it, man.
Yep.
And we sitting here warning you, hey, well, the Lord's warning you, blowing the trumpet, we blowing the trumpet. Hey, don't touch that fire, man, it's hot. What the fuck? If you touch the fire, shit ain't hot. Now your ass burnt, man.
You get the snake biting, you know what I'm talking about? You know, we opening up stadiums, 70,000 spectators went and watched Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo the other night. You dig what I'm saying? You get the hug and get with your relatives, and you know what I'm talking about? This man selling you a pipe dream, man. Straight pipe dream.
Bring that out.
This back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
We know who that is, man. We know who that is, man. That's Esau, man. Esau Edom, man. And guess what? What our people do, that's how they look at it. We say something, they quick to come back. Oh, well, you know, such and such said this, like that time that Jake came down there. Well, why y'all? I done been to the city hall where they got the records and shit like that. And this and that. Man, what the fuck?
It's like, y'all. Hey, look, we all know that niggas ain't shit. We know that. All right? But we don't fall into that category, man. We men of the Lord. All right? So this is the eyes that they have that they can't see, and the ears that they have that they can't hear. When you go into hearing, you're talking about understanding.
Right at Daniels.
What the scriptures say, faith come by hearing, man. The only way. It don't come by seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see it, you don't. If you see it, you don't have faith in it. You don't have faith in something that you could see. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, what that scripture when Yahushua was talking to I think it was Thomas. He was like, so you've seen me. Blessed is them that have not seen me and yet still believe, man.
You got it up. It's Daniel 7:25.
Speak a little louder, huh?
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. They shall be given into hands until a time and great, and the dividing of times.
And what he said, he changed the time.
It was a scene in the Matrix, that first Matrix. It's like the first Matrix, where Agent Smith was talking to Morpheus, and he spoke as, you know, and he said that you humans are a cancer. You know, somebody wherever you.
To show you how not to rule.
Bring you down, man. That was a powerful kingdom, man.
The Lord is gonna exalt his power, man. Especially when he brings down Esau. He gonna come in. Hey, what the script? 1 hour, man. That's all it's gonna take. The Lord.
1 hour. Destroy his whole
1 hour.
United States of America.
Gonna lay waste to it, man. And then gonna have your ass in chains, man. Hardcore bondage, slavery.
Work. You elites, we gonna come find your ass. Wherever you at, underwater, in the ground, in the mountains, outer space.
Because spiritual,
come and get you.
Spiritual power is coming, man. Brothers gonna be able to do sonar readings with their minds and shit like that, man, and find out where your ass at, man.
Just sense
you can shit. I'm just
sense your ass.
Creative.
The angels already know where your ass
Hey,
at.
they know where your ass at.
Point them out.
He's over here. But shit, we gonna have fun with you, man. Shit, you done oppressed us for so long, goddamn. We gotta get us one. You know?
Don't get us.
We will get us a couple. more than one out there. We're gonna get a couple.
Couple hundred.
You know, so Esau, you know, you building these $1 billion bunkers and shit, man. Hey, man, some of them nukes gonna dig y'all ass up, man. Cook y'all ass up in that bitch.
They're gonna be y'all too.
Yeah.
You here in America?
Yeah. This shit gonna survive. You got a fucking bunker in America, man. That shit don't make no damn sense, man. Got all these weapons and armories and shit, man. Like it's about to, you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna survive through this shit, man.
Right.
I seen a motherfucker with a mini tank. To hop in that bitch with like a damn Humvee. It's a tank, man.
We're gonna have an elect brother come through. They're gonna be firing bullets at him. He hit that Neo. Stop all the bullets. And guess what? Turn the motherfuckers around. Send them right back at your ass. Or either like Superman, just walking through the motherfuckers.
Magneto shit. All that
I ain't know. I was trying to think of this.
Well, you know Neo for Matrix, he stopped the motherfucker.
nah,
He can't send them back around, but shit, he dropped the
Right
motherfucker.
from the hole to be hit me
Yeah,
a little bit
but
more
shit.
better.
Just walking through them, shit, just
That made me look a little bit better.
bouncing off, hitting other people, killing other people.
Get that famous back then on the
Yeah, right.
shit, that was it, man.
Go to 27.
Motherfucker be like, what the hell? Nigga dodge them bitches like the Matrix.
And the kingdoms and the domains and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of Saint
Right.
of the Most High.
Be the one that give it to him.
Right.
That's why we hasten the coming of our Lord, our big brother, Yahweh Shah, man.
What's that in Second Esdras where he was like, I see one stand out like
Taller than the rest.
Taller than the rest, placing crowns on them, placing crowns on the heads. Hey, of the ones who stood stiffly, man.
Somebody get that sharp press instrument.
Yeah, some on that.
That's
To whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all domains shall serve and obey him.
Like I say, all dominions gonna serve and obey him. They go to show you that all nations that are not a part of the nation of Israel gonna serve and obey who? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Who gonna be up under him, man? You know, the saints, man. The Israelites, all 12 tribes, man. You nations gonna serve us, man.
That's right.
Forever, man. You know?
You know what I'm saying? The only nation that the Lord not have mercy on, because it's actually mercy that you get to serve us, man. It's gonna be
Gone. And go not after other gods to serve them. And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers, but ye have not inclined.
And the Lord, hey, what's the purpose in you going after other gods? They didn't deliver your ass out of Egypt.
Right.
They didn't goddamn give you quail and things to eat when you was in the goddamn forest. Now, they ain't rain under this down, but you want to go and make a motherfucking golden calf and worship it. Talking about you want to go your stinking ass back in motherfucking Egypt.
Yeah.
All right, well, you asked for it, and now that's what we had today, man.
Right.
And bondage.
I came up with a new word today, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous and fucking retarded, man.
Ridiculous.
That's what these Jakes are, man.
I just got a lot with a degree on that. Hey, you gotta write you a book, too, huh?
Retarded.
I got a whole another definition that popped in my head.
But ye have not inclined your ear.
Yeah.
Good soldier of my
Could I just add? Jake want to put the Most High in a box. Let's get this. Let's just say this simple. Let's put this real simple. The Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai ain't no nigga that to be dealing with you. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't no nigga to be showing you favors. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all boys and this and that third.
Yeah.
You see, you 2/3 y'all put the Most High on a level like he a nigga like you. But see, that's where you going off at. You dig what I'm saying?
where you going
Because
off
listen, there's order. You know what I'm talking about? That's order when you come out here on these highways and edges.
Yep.
From the founding brothers down to the younger brothers.
Yep.
And we talking about in the faith.
Yep.
And so be it. Things will be done in decency and order.
Yep.
So you think it's
We're our sakes, and we're
It's the Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse
54.
54.
Come on.
So I'm gonna start at 54. Here you go, right here. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Because Adam was Lord over all the creatures that was in the jungle, man, in the Garden of Eden, man. You got it. Come.
Of him come we all.
We all come of Adam, all nations, man. You got it.
It says, and the people whom thou hast chosen. Yeah, you said it right.
That's right, because all nations are descendants of Noah. And Noah was the direct descendant
of Adam.
From Adam. So it was Shem,
Shit.
Ham, and Japheth. Every person on the earth is a progenitor of Shem, Ham, or even Japheth.
That's right. And, so Adam, all of us came out of Adam. But also the chosen people came out of Adam.
You go back into that word, Adam, Hebrew, meaning the ground.
Verse 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world by our sake.
He did what?
He made the world
For
by our sake.
The Lord made the world for our sakes, the Hebrew Israelites that the Bible talk about, man. Everybody on this chart, man, he made the world for our sakes, man. You got it.
It says, and as for the other people,
The other nations,
which also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
y'all ain't.
Really take it.
You was damn so easy.
How the fuck is you
I'm a follower of Christ.
I said, let me bake
You're a
it.
heathen.
I don't understand that. Oh, I'm Muslim.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Still a heathen.
Hey, have no slam in your face in the morning.
I'm Presbyterian.
Oh, man, come on. I'm Catholic.
I'm Methodist.
He Pentecostal.
Hey, man, the Lord don't deal with religion, man. The Lord deal with bloodlines. He deal with nations. Whatever he created you to be, that's how he gonna deal with you, man. If he created you to be a heathen, he gonna deal with you as a heathen.
And if I could add to what the brother just said, the Lord created bloodlines, he created nations, 18 in particular.
That's right.
And when we go into Esau's proverbs and bywords and corporate names and this and that and the third, you dig what I'm saying? That's another way the man changed things. He turned everything upside down. Because now you dealing with that corporate entity, you know what I'm talking about? Negro, Indian, Mexican, or Puerto Rican, you know what I'm talking about? You being labeled. And that's another way that you falling under this man's rule. Because now guess what? You're doing things voluntarily. You are ascending voluntarily.
I'll just shout real quick. I got a precept to back this brother real quick. Basically, going, Lord ain't giving us no damn religion. He gave us this Leviticus 26 and 46. It says, these are the statutes and judgments and laws.
The Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. That trump everything, man. That trump over all religions, bro. You got it.
Which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai.
Between who? Him.
The children of Israel.
Him and the children of Israel. These people on these sons. When Moses came off Mount Sinai with those two tablets, he presented them to the children of Israel. Not all nations were dealt with us, man.
All right.
You got it.
In Mount Sinai,
I created you to be above all nations on the face of the earth. Y'all fucking slaves, man.
what he said, he could send these servants upon horses and press forward.
And one other thing, just real quick, that the Christians don't acknowledge. That like the brother said, you know, you got to ask yourself this: who sent them against us?
The Lord.
The Lord.
He say he'll bring a nation, we don't understand their tongue.
Swift as the eagle flies.
The Lord did this to us.
It says, and to devour us, but we thy people.
And how have we not been devoured? Fuck, this was the worst captivity we ever been in, man. We lost everything.
Even
Not just
heritage.
our heritage, the name of the Lord, everything, man.
Our language.
Yeah.
The other ones, at least we kept that. In the other captivity, we knew we was Israelites, we knew the name of the Lord. This one, shit, we was devoured completely. And shit it out.
That's why you people calling on the name of Jesus, this so-called damn white man. Because you done forgot your heritage. You forgot who your power is, man. That is not your God, man. Wake your ass up. But we know through the Spirit and Paul y'all by Shem outside in the scriptures, 2/3 they ain't gonna wake up, man.
It says, but we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten,
The only begotten.
thy fervent lover,
Go ahead.
Come.
I'll get it.
thy fervent lover are given into their hand. Carry and incubate the seed, but you can't pass on the seed, man.
That's right.
The nation start with the men. You can take a nation to slaughter all their men and eradicate their ass,
Yep.
man.
And that's why the Lord say He's gonna cut off the
Man.
main remnant son and nephew.
Yep.
Nephew.
You look at it
Cut
like,
off
Salaki, my fault.
What you got? I was gonna say you cut off the son and the nephew. That's it.
Yep. That's the whole damn family tree damn near.
To the end, all shit is over with for the
Go
nation.
with.
You can have a garden full of different fruits and vegetables,
Yep.
but you only gonna have one husband.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
husband, you know, the man that takes care of the garden and shit, man, that plants the seed, that breaks
Tills
it
the
down,
ground.
tills the ground and all that. You and your son, you gonna have your son out there.
That's right, man.
You know?
He didn't even have to say cousin.
Right.
Just man and nephew, man.
Man, nephew.
This is 1 Peter and 7. Likewise, ye husbands,
Like you and shit. Talking like you.
Yup.
All that. You
Unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and will bring you to Zion.
But I thought the Lord loved everybody coming back for everybody. The Lord said He coming back for a handful.
Right. And he said he married to us, man. He married to the whole nation, but the 2/3 are not of the nation of Israel right now. They're in the spirit of these damn heathens, man. So they're gonna be destroyed, but they're gonna come back through the 1/3, the elect, man.
And that's the stuff.
Let me get this.
Quick. You got it.
Let me get
just
this
make this
Jeremiah
point real
6.
quick. Just going back until like the brother was talking about, man. When you have sex with a woman,
Right.
you leave your spirit, your essence in it. She start acting like you. That's why 2/3 of our people are considered what?
Heathens.
Harlots, heathens, man, because they allowed Esau to put their essence in them, man.
Yep.
You know, that's why niggas is niggas now. Niggas eating monkey brains, crab legs, shrimp, catfish, having sex with dogs and men with men, women with women.
And look, he only did it through the wine, the philosophies. He didn't even have to put the real rod in you.
Right.
He did that. I'm saying. He didn't have to, but he did do it though.
This Jeremiah 6, 2. It say, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. You know, they just backing it up. You know, say he married unto us, man. And what's the whole sentiment of us coming out here? Go out to the highways and hedges and bid them to marriage.
And look, and you got to think too. If you're married to a woman,
Right.
hey, you gonna be pissed off, man, if she go fuck with somebody else. So why would the Lord? Why not the Lord? Why he wouldn't be mad at us, man? Look at shit. It's a good thing that he punished us, man. He don't want us going after other nations, man, following them. No, he didn't set it up like that, man. That's why he pissed off and he mad, man. And he put us in the place that we in, man.
we back to brother. This is gonna bring it home right here.
Bring it home, huh?
This is Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, verse 20. It reads, surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have ye dealt treacherously with me.
What to say treacherously?
O house of Israel, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And what you say to a female, that's how you know that Jakes, we are the people of the Bible. What you say when a female ain't shit? Well, that hoe treacherous.
Right.
She treacherous.
Dog ass.
Yeah, don't fuck with her. She treacherous. She gonna do you bad, man. You know?
First and foremost. But now, the way we did the Lord spiritually, the spiritual fornication that we committed with these other nations, and then what did it say before you be transported into or translated into the church? You got to be cleaned up, because you can't take this. So like you can't take this filth. You can't take this filth up into that holy temple, into that holy vessel. The same way with these women, man, out here. You know, after you done dealt with X, Y, so many Jakes, you understand what I'm saying? After the end of it all, you want to be dressed up in a white dress and be treated like somebody. You understand what I'm saying? No, that's not gonna be the.
These people you see on this side, man, we out here for you. And if you on this side, you need to return to your power, man. You need to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. And so you can get cleaned up, so the Most High can receive you again, man.
Verse 13. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains and burn incense upon the hills under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom.
You say under the, what the scripture say under the oaks, the oak trees, man.
He say, therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery.
And that's why adultery and just that's why our women the most bucked out females on earth, man.
No.
They getting that thing up to everybody, man.
No.
You know?
No.
And even if you do put a ring on it, they still getting that push up, man.
Man, look,
Before
my
you
saying is a ring don't close a hole, bro.
Before you even marry her, she at the what they call that shit? Before the marriage.
What they call that, a bachelor, not the bachelor party, but a
bachelorette party.
yeah, yeah.
They sucking dick.
She sucking dick,
Got
pipe down by
in front of everybody.
stripper.
yeah,
The policeman stripper.
fucking porn star.
Or the fireman.
Got Magic Mike out that bitch.
Yeah.
They going crazy.
That shit like an Uncle Luke video at a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
No, that's real. That's real. But this,
But this who you finna marry though. You know what I'm saying? The night before you get married, this bitch
She-
they bucked out. This the last time I can do it. Bitch, please, you gonna keep going with it. You know?
Hey, but
I say
somebody
Somebody come.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have one of my animals come clean him up.
Ain't gonna be nothing to clean up when
Big
I get
ass
through with
hole.
your ass. I'm
Big
putting your ass to a black
Wait,
hole.
get your ass. Oh, he out here. Billy Otis. He's gone.
7 deadly sins.
Yeah, that big ass board come out of nowhere and beat your
His ass all the way up and lick the blood up.
real shit. That's clean. See, that's how you know that served their purpose. Cause what that damn pig did. When they wake everything up.
He's a scavenger of the earth.
Yeah. Lord say meditate terror.
Just like you got scavengers in the ocean, you got scavengers on the earth, man. And a hog, a pig, a swan.
Scavengers in the
it's
sky.
one of 'em. Yeah.
It falls in the air that we can't eat.
Have a big ass
Unclean bird,
big ass
vultures.
vulture buzzard come kick his ass up.
Y'all, falcon, all that.
y'all have them big ass buzzers over here.
Yeah,
The big black
shit.
motherfuckers.
Look in the sky,
Y'all
you
in
see
the road.
one. Look, they got one right there. No, I'm talking about
yeah,
that one. That
that
one
is.
right there.
Eric, who all got precepts? We gonna wrap
I
it
got a
up.
quick precept on that judgment deal.
1, 2, 3. We gonna wrap it up after everybody get their precept. Who wanna end it off?
I got a quick precept on that judgment deal. You know what I'm talking about? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11, and it's just going into how things are done on this side versus how we're gonna do things on the other side. And it reads, just get straight to the point. Because sentence against an evil work is not exceedingly executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
And that,
Come,
oh,
go
you
to
can
it.
explain because you probably got it.
No, just go ahead.
I was gonna say, and that go to show you in the kingdom, judgment gonna be executed speedily.
That's basically
It
what I
ain't
was
gonna
gonna say.
be. See, right now, it ain't no righteous rulership. But when the righteous are set in authority, your ass gonna get judged, man. You gonna be waiting for shit, you know?
Immediately.
Immediately, you know? Because if not, it'll be fully set in the heart of men to what? Do evil, man.
Do evil.
And what that shit gonna do, fester and spread like you see today, man.
And because what they always do, oh man, ain't shit happened yet. Ain't shit happened now. I can keep doing this.
Yeah, my
Shit,
grandma-
I still want to smoke, man. I got time. I got time. I've been
Everybody-
eating pork for as long as I've been living.
I still ain't got Yes, sir. Look at your ankle swelled in a bitch.
That's why the scriptures say, let your yea be yea, and no be no. Anything else that comes besides that is wickedness, work for benefit.
Because they know in between. Many of the bulk of the children of Israel on this side are compelled to go off, man, because the laws are so slack. You know, you can worship what you want, you can live any kind of abominable lifestyle you want, you can eat what you want, bro. So it doesn't matter, man. The laws are limited, man. They're not. They're adverse to the scriptures. If you follow the scriptures, man, we'd have order. We don't. Not us, but this society doesn't.
Like the apostles was bringing out, they got the amendment. The amendments
Yup.
And so that word amendment means to change,
Yup.
but the scriptures, they never change.
And that's why they always bringing out amendment after amendment, because you got to keep the lie going. That's basically what they said in their video. You got to keep the lie going.
That's
Gotta
why
keep the lie right.
That's why the Moses came down with the tablets, and what they was stones.
Etched in stone.
You
can't change that.
You can't change.
You can't change something that's set in stone.
That's why the Lord say He gonna take away this fleshy heart. Then He say fleshy heart.
So the stony heart.
Take away the stony heart, give you the flesh heart.
The reason you that it's so easy for us to go off in the flesh, it's gonna be that easy for us to keep the law.
I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be impossible to go out.
It's gonna be impossible. I mean, it's gonna be like second nature.
See, it's set in stone to be wicked. You know, there's no way we can be perfect, man. The only person did that was our Savior, man. Yahweh Shai, man.
Who else had a precept?
I got one. It's Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. It say, hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no God? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
That's what we were bringing out earlier. It ain't profiting you. It ain't profiting you Israelites nothing to worship fucking idols, man. First and foremost, that Jesus Christ, man. That's an idol, man. It ain't profiting you nothing, man. You think you getting blessed by this guy, but Satan give blessings too. They just they're just temporal, man.
Hey,
that's who you getting blessed by. Satan.
What it is? They got a number of how many people are Christians. What it is, like a couple billion.
Couple billion.
Like billion people.
Probably, you know, Christianity is the biggest religion. So it's at least 3 damn. What's that shit?
Islam.
Islam, like 2.
Yeah, second. And you got to think 3 billion. You know, Israelites. Hey, we the salt of the earth, man. So we gonna be. Hey, there's probably majority of Jakes in there, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't even know they Jakes. You know what I'm saying?
And I got a precept, because you tell a Christian, so they'll say the law is done away with. We'll be like, so do you keep the 10 Commandments? They say, yeah, I keep the 10 Commandments. I don't lie, I don't steal, I don't do this, such and such. But you break the first one of them all, because you know, I just get it. This Exodus 20 and 4. 3, it say, thou shalt have no other gods before me. This is the first commandment.
That's why the Lord used that as an example. The rest of them hang off the balance of those two. That one right you just read, and treat thy neighbor as thyself. If you're doing that, everything else gonna fall in place. You ain't gonna still kill, commit adultery, and all those different things. You're not gonna persuade your brother or your sister to go off.
It say, verse 4, for thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. This guy's a graven image, man.
Everywhere.
The Lord gave you the revealing of his son, and he looked more like that fellow right there than this. We ain't saying that's him.
No,
but if you draw, if you was a sketch artist, that's what you will draw. You wouldn't draw this guy, man. You know, it'll be a dark-skinned man. You know, it say, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord Yahweh power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity upon the father, upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, man. So if you breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments, you ultimately hate the Lord, and the Lord gonna come look you in your eyes when you die, man.
Word.
Speak, man.
That's right. Facts. Facts.
That was it?
Who else got a precept? Got one? Hold on, let them get theirs, and who want to close it out? You had one?
I ain't got it.
You got it. All right, so you got one, and Kadar, you got one left.
Let me see.
All right, well, go ahead and get yours to write this out. Then you're gonna get yours, then you're gonna close it out.
I'm gonna close it out with that Joshua. Off that right there.
This is backing the brothers up, going in on the Christians. You know how they claim they love the Lord, but they don't keep none of the statutes or commandments or follow none of the scriptures. This Psalm 69 and 22. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. That's talking about the scriptures. You go into church and y'all read the scriptures, but that's supposed to be your protection and for your welfare, but the Lord is turning it as a trap to you.
It's because it's condemning you. You know, because you ain't living by the scriptures, man. You just using it. You know, yeah, like you got it, but you really ain't using it, man. You might read a precept or two and swear you got to understand and take shit all out of context.
They rest the scripture.
Yeah.
They twist it. Like got wrestling, they be twisting and all that.
Figure 4 legs, like all that shit. That's what you doing, crop face chicken wing.
They don't even take it out of context, man. They don't understand.
They don't understand.
Just call it what it is. I mean, you're right, they don't.
Not in these damn buildings anyway.
Right.
And then when you break it down to opinion of it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know how you feel.
Yeah, I want to
So the scriptures of no proper
what is your
interpretation.
Yeah. And the scriptures say thou shalt not add or take from the scriptures, man. You gotta go by what's said in the Bible, man.
And
You can break it down. You can break it down for Jay.
And if he speak not according to this word, because ain't no light.
Ain't no light in it.
And to add on to what he just brought out, that's why the scriptures say, what does thou has to do to declare these statutes, seeming you hated judgment. That's you damn Edomites, man. Because all y'all do is sway in on the Bible, put your right hand on the Bible, but you don't keep none of the laws that's in the Bible, man. Shit, America just made it where all homosexuals can get married, all same-sex marriages can get married, man. Same sex can get married.
The laws don't apply to them. I know. I mean, so they're not sinning. They're breaking them, but they're not sinning.
And the scriptures and the laws tell you what you're supposed to do with a homosexual. Put them to death, man. But guess what? Guess what Esau do? He give them rights, give them facilities. You know what I'm saying? They own little community, their alphabet community.
And they own money.
So how is this working? So, and you mean to tell me, you even got these church houses, they tell them, oh, come as you are. So that means homosexuals there. Man, hey, come on, man.
Lord said renew your mind.
So how is that a house of
Put
the
off
Lord
the old.
when in the scriptures, when in the book that you so-called teaching from,
Right.
hey,
Condemn it.
it condemns it, and you letting it freely just run them up.
You're making it seem like it's a contradiction, but the scriptures don't contradict themselves.
No.
Man, they just don't have an understanding of what it's saying. They do to some degree, but they just choose to go against it, man.
These motherfuckers quick.
These churches under that government mandate,
Right.
Government, right.
Control, mind control.
Right.
Government to control is your mental.
That's
It's
like
mind control.
saying that Moses told the Lord when he was going over, oh no, Lord, this ain't right here. We're gonna have to change this.
Sure.
No, man, no. This is hey, it is what it is, it means what it means, and it ain't what it ain't, man.
And it ain't gonna change.
And it's not gonna fucking change, man. When the Lord made them laws, statutes, commandments, he made them perfectly, man. He knew what the hell he was doing, man. There ain't no amendments in them. Ain't none of that in there, man. It's right there. It's set in stone, man. And it ain't gonna change, man. And it's gonna endure forever.
If I can add, that's why the scriptures say, don't set a stranger over you. Just set your own, someone from your own nation. Because our people, they when a rich man speaketh, they listen. But when a poor wise man tell them the truth of the Bible, because the Lord say he reveals secrets to his servants. And that's the apostles, because they've been teaching the word for over 35 years. But as soon as the so-called white man, they got a big ass church with money and come tell you listen to him.
Backing up what the brother said, one of the apostles, Apostle Ralamla, Apostle Kabar said it was a skit that he did, a few years back, and how this Edomite pastor, I want to say a pastor preacher. Anyway, he's using all of his content all of his content, and he's getting all these great reviews and
They using
whatnot.
Apostle Paul content?
Yeah.
That was back in the that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, he using all his content, and this Edomite, he getting all these reviews, and he getting all this feedback, I'm talking about, and then he goes now, Boss said what? He literally plagiarized it word for word, word for word, what I'm talking about, because you understand your work when you put it out, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but then when he goes to congratulate folks, this and that and third, he leave out the source in which he got the information
And
from.
that's what
You dig what I'm saying?
plagiarizes.
Yeah.
You got to get the source credit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's part of the curses too.
No.
You will make what I can't think of it, but basically you will
Jailhouse.
make something.
Jailhouse.
Done. And another man reside in it. You won't even live in it. You dig what I'm saying?
How much more to work?
Done.
But
House.
that's Esau for you. He a natural fucking vagabond, man. The same spirit that was in Cain and this damn devil. He a thief.
Right.
And like the scripture say, as young brothers, even though we into that other man's labor, man. So you gotta give credit to the source, man. You always gotta reverence what you reverence what you got what you know from them.
That's why we say all glory, honor, and praise to y'all by showing outside. Double honors to the apostle elder, great millstone teaching real well, man.
Yeah, because
giving that up to
the scripture tell you, give double honors to the elders that rule well. Reprimand.
You got one though.
But then you gonna close out.
I'm gonna close out.
You go ahead. Still got it.
This Genesis 3 and 7. And the eyes of them were open, and they knew they were naked. And they saw fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord walk in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from
Say he hid themselves from the presence of the Lord Yahweh God amongst the trees of the garden.
Yeah,
Meaning he hid himself amongst the other nations.
Just read it over
Yeah,
again,
read it
brother,
over.
and speak louder. Speak up.
like a trumpet.
this Genesis 3 and 7. And
Louder.
got it louder now?
It takes time to get your voice up.
Go ahead, Ali, you got it.
And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew they were naked.
Because ultimately, the eyes of them both were open because they knew they went off, so to speak. They broke the laws that the Most High gave them. That's why the Lord told us to clothe ourselves, rough and paraphrase, and put on the garments of
You want me to grab it for you real quick?
Nah, you ain't got to. I'm just saying he told us to put on the garments of righteousness, so to speak. Because he say, what he told the one servant, like how you get in here and you ain't got on no garment.
Yeah. Not literally, you
Not
fucking
literally.
naked.
Yeah, they wasn't literally
They
naked.
trying to make the Lord out as he's a fucking pervert.
Yeah, like everybody walking around no
Butt ass
clothes
naked.
on.
And that's why they got the naked baby angels and shit, man. Suits and shit, naked. Little baby penis and shit.
Yeah, but that's not what it's talking about. They just knew that Adam and Eve knew that they went off by following the philosophies of those other nations.
That's why when you got to that verse where he said they hid themselves amongst the trees of the garden, they hid themselves amongst other nations.
And them sewing basically garments is them putting on the philosophies of the other nations.
And they saw fig leaves together and made themselves a pardon. And heard the voice of the Lord walk in the garden.
Prophet.
in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from
the presence.
From the presence of the Lord.
That's
amongst.
just how Jake do today, man. The prophets come out here, them niggas, they scatter like
Get on down.
Catch out.
Same thing they did. They ain't wanna hear that. They knew they was like convicted in themselves. Man.
And it's funny because this happened to me in real life, you know. Because I used to, when I was younger, in the truth, I whip my Bible out anywhere and go to condemning the shit out your ass.
Hit them with that blade.
It wasn't smart to do. It wasn't smart to do. But yeah, it wasn't expedient. But when you whip that Bible out and go into the word, man, it'll be 100 people out there. Everybody go to man, let's go such and such goddamn shoot. Then we gonna shoot over here to such and such. Everybody flee, goddamn. You be the only one out there, motherfucker. Damn, where everybody go?
And after that, every time you come around, they
go with that Bible shit.
Yeah, they ain't gotta worry about it now. I don't fuck with it.
But that goes in the But that goes into that. There were seals, there were prophets back then, you know, speaking the truth, preaching the truth, speaking the word.
I'm talking about busting that. Don't record.
You got it, huh? Oh, you was done with that? Yeah, Mo?
Just a little bit.
All right, got it.
Amongst the trees and up the garden. That's it.
Come.
They hid amongst the other nations.
Yeah, they just hit amongst the other people. Yeah.
Everybody else. You know, like what our people doing today. Jake still doing it.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
I was gonna say that why the Lord say those that be found join to them gonna be crushed through, man. Because you taking on the philosophies of the other nations.
Still doing that
got laws,
bullshit.
statutes, and commandments you need to be living for, man.
And another point I was gonna say, and we know that it's talking about a prophet when it say we heard the voice of the Lord walking through the midst of the garden in the cool of the day. We know that was a prophet because the Lord say in Luke 1:70 or somewhere up enough, he said he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets since the world began. So that go to show us all the way in the New Testament that it wasn't the Lord come through like a ghost. Adam.
Yeah.
What hast thou done? No,
He got cloud
rabbits.
yeah, y'all know how they be floating. Adam,
like he
deep voice.
Open the clouds up with his finger. I seen what the hell you did.
I was Casper.
But we got scriptures to back up everything we say, and we get this knowledge, wisdom, understanding from our apostles and elders, man. That's who taught us what we know, and we teach what we know, man. You know, but ultimately it's the Lord who taught us, because he say he revealed his secrets to his servants and prophets. If we weren't part of the elect, you know, and we hope we are part of the elect, we wouldn't get it. Just like somebody could come up right now, they'll be like, yup. Right. But shit, come back next week, they never come back, man. Because they don't see it. But the ones who continue to inquire, come back and learn, they see it, man. The Lord is revealing his secrets unto them. That's why they understand. That's why the scripture tell you that what then have Israel not obtained that what they seeking for, man. The election have attained it, and the rest was blinded, man.
So first and foremost, you got to ask the Lord for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
That's right.
You know, he ain't gonna give it to you if you don't ask, man.
In his name.
In his rightful name, bro.
You gotta show your work too.
Even if you don't ask him in his rightful name, he gonna weak his eye at your ignorance. But that's if you be ordained to receive it in the long run. Because I didn't know the name of the Lord, but I always prayed for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I understood that he was a so-called black man at the age of 10 or 11 years old when I read the Bible, man. But it was just ordained for me to come into it later, man.
See, the thing is, the elect is the elect no matter what, man. The Lord, in your spirit, you got that time where you're going to be activated. You know, it might take some people longer. Some people might get that seed planted. It may take longer for you to come out and start teaching and learning. It may take longer, but always in your spirit, if you're a part of that number, if you're a part of that number, you're a part of the elect. When it's time for you to running to the men of the Lord who got the real rivers of living water. Hey, you gonna run into it. All us got different stories on how we came into the truth, man. You know, we all got different. Every brother out here can tell a different way how they linked up with each other, or how they linked up watching the videos and shit, man.
And there's always the Lord uses, well, not I ain't gonna say always, but majority of the time, the Lord bring your ass low.
Yeah.
Then he show himself to you by way of his word. Hey, your ass low. I'm talking about low.
And
gotta humble down.
And not low as necessarily always money wise.
No, just mentally.
Just it be that's good. It ain't you just, it's something in your mind. You be like, man, it's something. It's something different. It's something ain't right.
Lord,
you know,
humbling.
Yeah, you looking for something, man. Your spirit looking for something. Man.
You coming in the Lord God sometime when you on YouTube and
Facebook,
chariots of the Lord.
Yeah.
The UFOs are so-called chariots of the Lord. The angels. Click on it. You watch it. Then you hear that name, Yahweh Shah. And shit, it's like that's when that motherfucking alarm go to go on. Oh, that's it. It's time to get out. That's it.
That name, because the scripture said, though you once knew this, right? You know what I'm saying? Just roughly paraphrase. We just gonna come back into it, man.
If I can add real quick, that's why the Lord say He's nigh unto them that's of a broken spirit, roughly paraphrase, and they low at their lowest point.
Contrite in the broken spirit, man.
Because you got to understand the house of David, bro, they wasn't just love people, man.
Right.
They were people in debt, people who had, was supposed to be with the devil, motherfuckers on the run. That's what the beginning of the tabernacle of David was, man. All those men was joining themselves into David, man. It wasn't people who were good with Saul and, all that, man.
Because we born into these chains of darkness first and foremost, and these bodies tend to go off. So as we born, we in bodies that's gonna tend to go off. So we ain't born perfect, bro. We got to come into this thing, man, and just work on it, man. Let the Lord work on it.
Look how the Lord.
I was just gonna say, if you try to ignore that fact that we under curses, like the brother just said, and you try to be all jolly all the time, that's you going against the spirit of the Lord, because He say it's better for you to come in the house of mourning.
Right. House of peace.
And oppression make a wise man mad.
And just to show the Lord, just back the brother point up, to show how the Lord show His mercy, man. Look at the house of David, how it started, man. David committed a sin that was worthy of death, but the Lord showed favor to him because he had, like you said, he had his partners.
He was man
after his own heart. Yeah. That's why the Lord gave us repentance through His Son, man.
And that's why the elect are blameless. We gonna come back to the Lord.
King David was humble as shit.
Yep.
Man, you read the Psalms and stuff. Hey, King David was humble, man.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say the Lord He don't want to sacrifice an offering. He just wants your contrite and broken spirit.
You had one minute.
You got it? Go ahead.
You close it out.
This was one we done brung out of the sit down with the elders, with one of the elders. But it's bagging what Brother Kadal had brung out, about serving the Lord, and how they went off, after you seeing all these miracles and things that were done by the Lord. Jake still found it in his spirit to go off. But we're gonna end it on this here. This is Joshua chapter 24, verses 14 and 15. And it reads, "Now therefore fear the Lord and serve Him in sincerity." And that's what you see the men of the Lord do. The hopeful men of the elect, that hopeful 1/3, that hopeful 144,000, they come out on the corners and the highways and they're just sincerely, week in and week out, putting up videos all day long, 24 hours a day. These men doing the work. So that showed proof that they're sincere about what they're doing.
And I was gonna add, because even if you a part of the elect, be like, I ain't teaching. The Lord, like Jeremiah, he was like, basically the Lord, he was like, the spirit was, the word was so high. Y'all know what I'm talking about? He
come out,
He couldn't contain it, so he had to.
He had no choice.
But to speak. Cause it would eat them up. He like, fuck that, I'm gonna go cuss their ass out some more, man.
Not only that, look at Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah, he didn't wanna do it. Okay, your ass gon' do it.
We supposed to be going to Nineveh.
Yeah, you part of the elect, you gon' do it, man.
You gonna do it, bro.
Hey, the Lord got his set amount of servants who gonna go out and teach, and they go. You ain't got no choice, man.
You got no choice.
You can try to reject it all you want. Guess what? The Lord gonna be fucking your ass up while you doing it, man. The Lord gonna be fucking you up, man. He gonna chastise you. Oh, you
Yes, sir.
okay, I got some for
It's gonna
you.
get light and heavier and heavy.
Yeah, fuck around and get sick or something. Lose
Take
your
away my
job or
reproach.
something. Yeah, he start fucking you up, man. Your woman leave.
Oh man.
You be sick around that motherfucker. Lord, tear your ass up. Shit, for real. You gonna do the work.
Oh, you gonna do that work.
You gonna do that work.
God.
Those testimonies that the brothers bringing out, that kind of fill the shoes that I've walked, sitting back for years, watching and doing ill shit, hey man, you got to put this down, because it, like you said, the spirit is driving you to do, that goes into proof that you don't have control over your life per se. You don't have that control, The Lord is gonna guide them steps, so
He rule in the kingdom of men.
yeah, you gonna do what you called to do. I'm gonna start back at the top. And it reads, Joshua 24:14. Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve yet the Lord. And now where are we at now? We're in a house of bondage, which is newly called Egypt, and Sodom. With all these laws that are upholding the LGBTQ community. And this is the point right here. Because see, these people in these church houses, they claim to be serving the Lord. But then when you bring out this truth, just like you say, brother said, I bring out that my sword, goddamn, just start cutting them. You know what I'm talking about? But if you ask any of them jakes, that they love the Lord, they serve the Lord. Oh, I was Baptist, Pentecostal, so forth and so on. But this is the proof. And it says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, and in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, going back into the house of David, we will serve the Lord.
And what book was that?
That's Joshua.
That's in the Old Testament.
In the Old Testament.
That's why you can't do away with the Old Testament, because it shows us where we went off, and the Lord tell us how to get back to Him, man. It's history, bro. You can't do away with the Old Testament.
You can't disregard none of this book. Like the Lord said, I come in the volume of the book.
Right.
You cannot disregard nothing what is written in the scriptures, old or new, because that argument that they like to hang on in Matthew's, where he said that he about him doing away with the law, statutes, commandments. Right. He said, I didn't do away with that, nor the prophets. And you can back that up in Acts. I think it's Acts 3:15, 3:18. You can back
Matthew 2.
where he said that what he came to do was fulfill what was written of the suffering, what was written of him, the sacrificial law. So this is just a confirmation that the people who claim to be servants of the Lord in the church house, that won't let go of the pork, that won't let go of the shrimp, the crab, come as ye are, accepting homosexuality in the church. You know what I'm talking about? The pastors in here committing adultery. The
Some
women.
of the pastors are homosexual.
Come. All of this is accepted by the church. Mother's Day. Here we are here on the world calls Mother's Day. Accepting the tradition of men. You know what I'm saying?
Not reverencing these damn women and that queen of heaven.
Come.
That's all it is.
The Lord said, if it seems evil unto you to serve Him, then you can choose this day who you gonna serve. And that time, go ahead, out.
That one scripture I sent before thee this day, life and death, man.
There it is.
Then it say,
And that's really an ultimatum.
And you're
you
fasting.
serve the Lord, or you finna die.
Come.
Point blank.
Period.
That was it, you had on that
Come. Close out.
Close it up.
And with that, we hope that whoever watches this, hopefully the 1/3 of the nation of Israel and the elect, we hope that you was edified. And now we're going to turn to the east and give reverence and all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakam Kedash.
We want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, men who have been teaching and laboring in this truth, making their lives and their bodies a living sacrifice for over 3 decades.
Right.
And to the rest of you Akim who are out there on the highways and hedges, not named GMS, but walking in one step, one spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, with the 100% truth, I want to say to you, Shalom,
Shalom,
Abal Babal,
Abal Babal,
Kwam Yashala,
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
He gave fluent, ain't he?